Howdy everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Ice House. Well, if you're anything like me, maybe you've been asked for some real life advice, and in your best Hollywood Squares impersonation, you give a silly, absurd answer first, and people may look at you funny, or maybe somebody was mistakenly asking you for fashion advice when you're probably not the best person to ask, and maybe they don't like your response or don't agree with what you have to say. Or maybe you're just out hanging out with friends, listening to music on the radio, and you decide to sing along to the current pop song on the radio in the worst off-key voices possible, and people say, "Hey punk, don't quit your day job." Right? Let's talk about it. I mean, it's a fun joke and a fun response. 'Cause, well, I mean, if you're intentionally doing something terrible, absurd, or for the sake of humor, I mean, I think it's just playing the part, perpetuating the joke, right? But in all fairness, I mean, we all know that, in honesty, that, well, we all need some kind of job, right? Now, I know there's a lot of you guys out there, or more than some people will realize that, well, you guys have second or third shift jobs, so you don't have technically day jobs, right? You have night jobs. You gotta sleep during the day. And I think that's very important because there are some industries that definitely need people who work at night, right? And I don't want to exclude you guys from this because you need a source of income too. And as we all know, through the old equation of time equals money, and then money has a quantifier or multiplier based on the amount of money per hour, or the amount of time given based on the contract you have with your, employer. Best way to put it. So, right? I mean, we all need some sort of job. And we all need some sort of entertainment to get through the day. And sometimes that's being silly around friends, because, let's face it, if we can't laugh with friends, I don't really know. What's the point of life when we can't enjoy it, right? But that comes to a kind of a more important, more serious note of, alright, if absurdly singing in front of your friends is not gonna bring you income, well, how do you manage figuring out what to do, where to work, how to make money so you can do the things that you enjoy? And trust me, I know we're all in the same boat on this one, so I don't have all the answers. I'm just going to talk with you through it a little bit, right? Now, on one hand, you have people who say that if you can't have fun or enjoy life, it's not worth it, right? But I also know those people that, same people that when they're in a pinch, that they'll do what they need to get by, right? Sometimes you have a job that you don't enjoy because, you need the money, and you need to figure out a way to get to a place where you can enjoy and appreciate life better, right? We've all been through times like that. As stubborn as I can be, I know that just giving up and running away from something and expecting it to get better doesn't fix the problem, right? And when it comes to having a job or source of income, whether you are interested in quitting your day job or finding something new, it's always good to have a plan. Always good to have an understanding of the consequences or repercussions of your actions, right? So, there's a lot of good advice in, if you're gonna quit your day job, have something already on the books, have something already lined up, because you don't want to get caught up in the middle of something, right? And that's really good advice, and it's really helpful, and it's definitely a good way to go. I mean, I know there's also people that they had enough money in savings, and they know their current trajectory is not good. And, maybe you can see the writing on the wall, tell that this is not going to be beneficial for you to stick around much longer. And if it's one of those things that you have to weigh the options, right? But if it's something where if you leave, it's going to be easier on everybody and yourself in the long run, I don't know. That's something to think about, right? But it's also, you wonder if your current situation is stressful or hard to handle because of, is it work factors? Is it things that you could be doing better? Communicating better with the people you work with? Is it non-work things that you don't know how to handle or deal with that are encroaching on your workspace? I mean, it's very complicated, right? So, first of all, I want to make sure I'm not telling anybody to go quit their day job, because I'm not advocating for anybody to just up and make a decision emotionally based on, life is hard, things are rough, right? I'm also thinking, if you do sing terrible, and even when you're trying to sing good, maybe being a singer isn't for you, right? But those are ways to be entertaining. And then, it kind of gets me to thinking this whole YouTube thing, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that think that maybe they could just go on YouTube, be entertaining, make money. And you know what? Maybe. I mean, I know we've talked about how YouTube isn't the same Wild West that it used to be. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of the things that, when it comes to entertainment, you don't get signed, and you don't get noticed just doing the exact same thing somebody else did, right? So, I believe that it takes a whole lot more hard work in understanding your niche than just having some linchpin idea or this sort of cornerstone thing that all of a sudden everything just falls in place and you're all set. I mean, it's called work for a reason, right? It's called labor because, well, it just isn't always easy and natural. But I also think, at the end of the day, when you put effort into something and you can be proud of what you do, I mean, even if you feel like other people don't appreciate you, but you're doing something that you value and you feel like you put forward effort and somebody notices and somebody values it, that's a good start. So, am I telling you that you sing bad? I don't know. Am I telling you to quit your day job? Definitely not. But what I am telling you is, with all the, it seems like everybody's out for themselves. Sometimes you get people in your job situation that aren't really going to look out for you, and maybe you're trying to use you as a scapegoat for other things. Find out if there's a way to work around it. Find out if there's people that actually see you and value you and will go to bat for you. Or is it one of those environments where they want to protect their culture of their environment, and maybe it's time to find new birds of a feather to flock together with, right? So, I know with coming on the summer and seasons change, and I also think I've noticed a bit of a shift that feels like there's more people getting out of the house, going out and doing things, having more social interaction than they have in the last few years. that kind of creates a different mental shift and, well, focus and desire on what you want to do with your life, right? We all adapt and we all cope. But when it comes down to it, we want to do what we enjoy, and sometimes what we enjoy shifts and changes over the years based on our environment and what we're able to have access to. So we've definitely seen people come and go on this social platform, and for all those who have moved on and enjoy their life, well, definitely hope you're doing well. And for all you guys that are turning to the internet and social media because you need a break or you need to feel like somebody actually gets it, welcome home. So, well, hopefully we'll be able to help you on your journey, and we'll figure out where this is going together. But for now, I'm gonna keep being here, keep pondering, and like I said, I don't have the answers, but I like to ponder these things because they're real life. And having a social network and having people who have your back and people that are going to support you, I mean, when push comes to shove, if there's a few people holding you down, feeling like nobody's in your corner, take a step back and realize there's probably a lot more people on your team, a lot of more people that may not even agree with everything you believe in or stand for, but are still want you to succeed, right? So take a deep breath, and we'll see where this goes together. That's all I got for today. So, until next time, bye!